ex-convict or
No, not an
an
ex-convict,
inmate,
an ex-inmate,
an
yes.
ex-inmate,
Yes.
because he was found not guilty.
Yes.
Abdul, how are you? I can't hear you for some reasons. I can hear you now. Yeah.
I said I'm good. I'm
It's good to have you, Abdul. How are you today?
fine.
All right. We'll be getting to hear Abdul's story in a moment. But let me start with you, Joke. This is what Celsa has been doing. Oh, first and foremost, let's know what Celsa does. Because me, I know. That's why I say this is what Celsa is doing. So we'll tell my listener out there, what does Celsa do?
Okay, so CELSA is an acronym for Center for Legal Support and Inmate Rehabilitation,
Right.
which is actually a non-governmental organization that provides pro bono services for indigent inmates and victims of human rights violations, and most importantly, that provides rehabilitation support for inmates from when they are in prison
Yeah.
to when they're out of the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually added most importantly because I feel there is need to actually start talking more about rehabilitation
Okay.
and not just legal representation. So we have to start going beyond legal representation. You know, just like what you said initially when you started, we have thousands of persons in prison and over 45 persons on awaiting trial. So we can't
45,000.
over 45,000, sorry,
Right.
over 45,000 on awaiting trial. So what that means is we can underestimate the need for legal representation, but we can also not underestimate the need for rehabilitation.
That's right.
So that's like what CELSA is into, basically advocating for inmate rehabilitation. Just the same way we put so much energy into legal representation, we also have to put that same energy into rehabilitation.
Rehabilitating
And
inmates.
yes, and when we I can remember when we wanted to start CELSA, we did quite a number of research. We tried speaking with inmates. We tried speaking with, aside the fact that I've also been a criminal defense lawyer, which I've had opportunity to represent inmates, over 100 of them,
Right.
and I understand to some extent what happens in that sphere. To some extent, from my conversations with them, and so we spoke with we went to the prisons, we asked questions, and we got to know that there is a 65% rate of recidivism. What that means is that when you release 10%, for example, over 6 persons come back to the prison. And I started asking questions, really. What's the causes for all these things?
What do you mean come back to the prisons? I
They
don't-
actually reoffend. What I mean is they arrest them for reoffending.
after being released by the court.
After being released by the court.
10 of them. Let's use 10.
10, yes.
Yeah.
Let's use
Out
10.
of every 10
Out
that
of
the
every
court
10.
frees.
Yes. So you have like over 6 coming back to the prison. I don't know if do you understand what I'm saying now?
So they will commit this offense again. They will commit
I don't
criminal.
I don't want to use they'll commit the offense. I would just say they arrest them for reoffending, because you can't say, if you say they commit the offense again, that
Yeah.
is you convicted them already, even
Yeah.
before the courts
Okay. Okay.
declaring them
Okay.
to be guilty.
Okay.
So I would say they get arrested again for reoffending. And I'm like, if there's that high rate of recidivism, then why are we not paying so much attention to rehabilitation? Why are we emphasizing on decongestion? Why are we emphasizing on legal representation? Like I said earlier, it's actually very important. It's important. Legal representation is 100% important. Decongestion, advocacy for decongestion is 100% important. But rehabilitation is also 100% important, because when these people come out of the prison,
Yeah.
they get stigmatized. They don't want to know. I have Abdul here spent 7 years on a waiting trial. That's just like, I've seen people who spent 10, 15 years on a waiting trial. So this person
Just
goes
awaiting trial.
Just awaiting trial. Just waiting for guilty or not guilty. Just waiting for either conviction
Yeah.
or a discharge and acquittal. You know, so they are there in the prison for 10 years, and then we fight for justice for them. We speak all the grammars in court, and they are released. And so when they are released, we just let them go afterwards. I just feel that we are actually not looking deep into the problem. We're actually not looking. We're just trying to do some surface thing. We're not
Yeah.
going deep down. So I started telling myself we need to start doing so much about rehabilitation. You know, there are instances where I get to represent a client, and then the client calls back after release now, calls back and tells me, please, can you just send me money? I don't have food to eat. So I've had cases where I have to send money. We handle their matter pro bono, and then you still have to, and like, they have
You
to
give
be
them
able to
upkeep and
stand
make
on
sure that-
themselves. Yes, they have to be able to live a productive lifestyle after they're out of the prison, and that starts from working with them while they are in prison.
That's right.
And that involves identifying those things that are actually beneficial to them. So
Right.
at CELSA, we've been able to identify quite a number of things, starting from education. A lot of persons actually do not know that they actually go to school in prison. Many persons don't know they write exam. They write WAEC in prison. They write JAMB in prison. They are students of National Open University in prison. So instead of you tagging them just criminals, can you give advantage? Can you consider those that I call it defying all odds? You know, I can remember while in university,
Yeah.
we have the food, we have the convenient bed,
Right.
we have all the time to ourselves, but then we still find it challenging to even be able to put ourselves together to study. So how much more somebody who is in an environment where
That's
you
right.
don't have your freedom, you don't have good food to eat, you don't have good place to sleep, and you are telling yourself that you still want to study. Like, I just feel that the least we can do for them is to give them that support. So at CELSA, like last year, we were able to provide a virtual tutorial classes for
Okay.
those who are writing GC in prison. So what we did basically was we reached out to tutors, people
Okay.
who understood what we were doing, and they
Okay.
were ready to partner with us.
All right.
So we reached out to them, and then we got people who were ready to teach them maths, physics, identify the major key subjects. And so on the other side in the prison, we got them laptop, we got them modems, we got them things they needed to connect to the internet. So
Okay.
they were practically teaching them via Zoom. That became important because of COVID.
COVID was
yeah,
there.
COVID
Yeah.
was on, and
COVID
then
was
there
there.
was those that persons who were volunteering in the prison prior to that time
Right.
couldn't come in to teach them. And one thing I also need to point out is this. Unlike the regular school that we have outside, where
Yeah.
you have SS1, SS2, SS3, you don't have SS1, SS2, SS3.
You
in
can't
prison.
have those.
You
those
only
no,
write
you
exams.
can't.
So what that means is May, June, every May, June, they write exams.
Yeah.
How do these guys actually prepare for these exams? I just feel if they can really set up themselves, set up their mind, defy their challenges, and want to toe that line, let
Yeah.
us give them all the assistance. So we did that. And then we also, in November, we provided them with tables to write the GCE because
Yeah.
we discovered that they had some challenges. So
Right.
they were actually going to write the exams on the floor. So we had to make tables available for them. And then they got chairs from the chapel in prison. And so that was settled. And presently, we are working on a donate a book campaign.
Yeah.
So the donate a book campaign is basically reaching out to people to send us their old books. Send us old books. If you're nice enough to give us new books, we are so excited about that. And if you have old books, you have students who are no longer, children who are no longer students of the university, who are
Right.
no longer students of the secondary school,
Right.
give us their books. And so we hope to put them all together and set up their library in a way that anybody that wants to study there
Yeah.
can at least
Have something to read, have something to study.
Have something to study.
That's right.
Yes, and we're going into vocational trainings as well. And, Section 14 of the Correctional Service Service Act already
Yeah.
provided for rehabilitation, and it is clear as to what they really need to be able to get this inmates rehabilitated. So we've identified those things, and at every point we are thinking, what can we don't want to go to the surface. We just don't want. We want to do things that reaches the inmates particularly,
That's right.
they themselves, so that when they come out, they can pick up their life.
They can hold on to something once they come out.
So
they
even
don't
when-
come out and start afresh from the beginning.
afresh from the
they have
beginning.
something to hold on to and start from.
Yes, and there's something I used to say that we as humans, we have to survive. That's the truth.
That's right.
We just have to survive.
Survival instinct is always
It's
there.
always there. So when they come out of the prison, even if the person has made up his mind that, okay, I want to change, I want to turn a new leaf, I want to come out and be a better person, and then the person is out, and people are walking by and pointing to him as, and even if he's discharged and acquitted, many
Yeah.
persons don't even know the difference between convicted, discharged, and acquittal.
There
They
you
don't
go.
even know all of that.
There you go.
And they're pointing to him. Permit me to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
It's quite discriminatory.
It's highly stigmatizing. And and another thing that inspired me to go on this journey is actually is also Abdul's matter.
Okay.
We handled Abdul's matter in 2014. That was when we picked up the matter.
Okay.
Not as CELSA, actually as with an NGO where I was working with prior to that time.
Okay.
And we handled Abdul's matter, and I was shocked the day Abdul told me that he was in 300 level criminology in prison. I think I went home and I couldn't wrap my head around it because
Okay.
300 level criminology. Like, how do you manage to, how on earth do you manage to do that?
Yeah.
And this is someone who was actually facing a murder charge. That's like a capital.
Let me speak with Abdul on that.
All right.
Abdul can tell his story. Abdul, how are you once again? Thank you
fine.
so much for being brave, because what you're about to do is quite brave. A lot of people will not have the stomach for what you're about to do, to tell your story. Tell me, how did it all start? What happened?
Really, it started by we were having an issue,
Okay.
a polygamous home. So
Okay.
I was being alleged unlawfully, wrongly, that my younger one who died,
Okay.
and they said so I was alleged wrongfully.
Okay.
So the next thing I
You
find
were
myself,
accused of killing your younger one.
So the next thing I just find myself at Banti.
Okay.
So when we got to Banti, not knowing that there was a target for them, they were actually asking me after what does not belong to them. So, and I told them to go and meet the lawyer who is in charge.
Okay.
So the next thing, I was unable to see them, so they just left. So the next thing, I find myself in the prison.
In the prisons,
Yeah.
straight.
So when I got there, the trauma started. I was just like, why will I be here wrongfully? And it all started like that. For over 6 months, I was just nursing this trauma. So I just picked myself one day and tell myself, what will you do to yourself? Stick to God. And immediately I stick to God, I just ask God to just intervene.
You were in prisons for how many years?
For 6 years, 8 months, close to 7 years.
Were you going to court from prisons then?
Yes, but before I started court, it took me 2 years
Just being in prison?
Yes.
Without your case even start at
in
all?
the confinement.
You
Yeah.
were there?
Yeah. So I was there. I wasn't going to court. So we were waiting for DPP then.
That's
So,
the Department of
yes,
Public Prosecution?
Yes. So immediately it came out, they started taking me to court. But sometimes the adjournment queues.
I know.
So immediately I picked myself up. I don't want anybody to disappoint me. I just tell myself that nobody can help.
Wait, let me get you clearly.
Okay.
You encouraged yourself?
Yes, I was motivated by so many things.
Okay.
Really, I have read several books before having that case.
Okay.
I was a student of Accord.
Okay.
I did NC there. So before I had my program, and I was in 300 level doing administration management
Okay.
at UNAD.
Okay.
So before I had that problem. So immediately I entered, I started encouraging myself, telling myself that you can do it. According to some scriptures that says, just don't get saddened. Keep on striving. You are going to be victorious if you believe. So immediately I just remember that thought. I keep on striving. Somewhere.
When you were discharged and acquitted of the murder charge,
Okay.
how did it feel like?
It was amazing. I wasn't I wasn't even expecting it like that. I was expecting it like it should have been before that actual day. But when God have it, that day I was very happy. I just took it as normal human being. So I believe I can still do something with my life. So
You went back to school in prison.
Yes.
So you were studying criminology in prison.
Yes,
What-
I did GCE there.
Oh.
I even tried it 3 times for making it because there was no book for us to use. We do lend book from people. If you don't lend book, you buy. And if you buy, sometimes you might not even find one book for you to practice
Oh my.
or to learn. So we are having these difficulties. Even to take your bath is another one. So sometimes we struggle to take our bath. Sometimes they just open you for 1 hour for you to go from your room to the well. Then we're not having this tank.
Okay.
So
The reservoir. Okay.
there's no reservoir.
Okay.
There's no water. So
Yeah.
we do take this struggle. We just struggle down to the well Sometimes you might not even see water to take your bath. And in the morning, you want to go for class.
All of these things affected your studies, so that's why you had to
Seriously.
take the GCE 3 times.
3 times. There was a lot of challenges.
How were you able to pay for your university studies?
It was a scholarship. We did exam, and I was one of those students who was
Fantastic.
picked.
Fantastic.
And
Abdul, I'm gonna talk to you more about your journeys in the university in a moment, but I need to prepare for a quick break. Lagos, Nigeria, you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube right now. Nigeria Info 99.3. Joke and Abdul here with me in the studio, and we're discussing rehabilitation, inmates rehabilitation. When we return after this break, I will talk to Abdul more about his experience while going to the university and studying, how it's been easy or hard for him. And then what he faced when he left the prisons. Was he discriminated against? Is he still being discriminated against? Stigmatized in society? We're right back in a moment. Stay here on Nigeria Info. It's a morning crossfire.
Hey guys, it's your Deals Plug again, and as usual, I've got the best news in the market, and it's just for you. Am I the only one who feels like life is all about choices? Choices everywhere, from choosing the best schools to choosing the best wares for your kids, basically choosing everything. You just have to make choices, and smart moms are always making smart choices that helps keep their families well in every way. And that is why every smart mom's first choice in keeping her family's teeth protected against tooth holes called cavities is Colgate, because they know that Colgate is the most trusted toothpaste brand in the world. Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection has an expert formula which locks calcium in your teeth and helps protect them from cavities. Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection toothpaste is specially fortified with fighting tooth cavities. It locks calcium in your teeth and keeps cavities away, while also making your kids' teeth super strong and healthy. So when it comes to making the smart choices for your kids, the first choice is making sure to use the right toothpaste that locks calcium in and helps prevent cavities. Come on, mothers, it's time to upgrade to Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection toothpaste.
Hello, good afternoon. How may I help you, please?
Yes, I would like to buy data to watch plenty videos. You know now, music, sports, in short, everything on YouTube.
What is your budget, sir?
As low as possible.
Well, how does 50 naira for an hour sound?
50 naira for 1 hour? Ha! Talk true!
Yes, with Glow YouTube plan, you can stream all your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira.
Hey, what do I do?
Simply dial *777# to get started.
Get the super affordable YouTube time-based plans from Glow and start feasting on your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira for 1 hour during the day and 50 naira for 5 hours at night. Dial *777#, select data, select social bundle, and select YouTube to choose the Glow YouTube plan that's just right for you. Glow Unlimited.
Uncle Dentist, what are cavities? And how does Colgate protect my teeth from cavities? Does it use Kung Fu?
No, dear. Most tooth pains are caused by tooth holes called cavities. When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavities.
It's time to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Keeps cavities out!
Colgate is recommended by the Nigerian Dental Association.
It's a new life. Oh, yeah. It's a better life. A new life is here, where we lift the weight of you. Enterprise life. So you can achieve more in everything you do. Enterprise life. It's a new life.
Live the new life from Enterprise Life Assurance, where we have tailor-made life insurance solutions to take care of your worries. Our decades of experience in many West African markets, plus our unique one-on-one customer relationship, helps you get the best out of life. Visit www.myenterprisegroup.io/NG or call 0700 Enterprise. Enterprise Life Assurance. Your advantage.
Mama Shadi,
pikin no well. Make you take am go hospital now.
My sister, na big money be that too.
Which big money? You never hear about LSHS Ilera Eko?
Ilera Eko? Wetin be that?
Lagos Health is our wealth. Ilera Eko.
Now, true, Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, don't bring correct healthcare plan. Well, make sense for your automat. Enjoy supply healthcare where your hands feel rich. This one, now for everybody where they live inside Lagos State. They call them a Leraco. Whether you be civil servant, small private business owner, trade professional, or even market man or woman. So far you they live inside Lagos. This better now for you. Make you register with Ilera Eco branded agents or outlets where you see Ilera Eco logo. Pay 40,000 naira every year for family package or 8,500 naira every year for one person. Make you begin enjoy cool mind. For more information, call 0700 Ilera Eco or 0800 Ask Lashma or make you visit www.lashma.com.
Lagos Health is our wealth.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got. Morning after morning, cup after cup. Start strong, finish strong. With the stimulating aroma and rich, creamy taste of Nescafe 3-in-1. It all starts with a Nescafe.
Let's take you to the world where the future is safe, where you can make your dreams happen day by day. Don't live your life to chance, invest in the easy way. All you got to do, 597. Let's take you to the world where the future is safe, where you can make your dreams happen day by day. Don't live your life to chance, invest in the easy way. All you got to do, 597.
Who is this? So, hello?
Hello. Now you be the lucky customer where we want dash our Adam's apple olive cream. We go help reduce the size of your Adam's apple. You go flat so
What's the ear no cool here? Ha! If to see I don't get data now, I don't know who they call, no pick 'em.
No matter your phone, whether you get data or not, you sabi who they call. Turn up Kulele Mind with MTN who they call. Now 5 naira per day and 15 naira per month. Dial star 5058 hash. Make you enjoy.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got. Morning after morning, cup after cup. Start strong, finish strong. With the stimulating aroma and rich, creamy taste of Nescafe 3-in-1. It all starts with a Nescafe.
You see this Niger can-do attitude, eh? The one where they make ants carry giants for back with no shaking. The one where they take clear any mountain with their front. Them don't can that we never say die energy, eh? Come put her inside energy drink. And that energy drink name na Super Commando. So whether na for work or for play, fire on with Super Commando energy drink. Because with Super Commando, your can-do energy na super. Super Commando energy drink pet bottle na 100 naira only. It there for can for 150 naira. And it there available for glass bottle at 50 naira only. Super Commando energy drink. Fire on.
Midnight chat gang. Let me guess. Family meeting with Bumi in the US, right?
No, I'm filing my annual returns. I just remembered.
And you have to do it at midnight.
Ha! There is no time and I don't have money for fine.
Ah, then you will help me with mine too. My secretary is on leave.
I am no longer midnight chat gang, Gabi.
Please now.
This is a reminder to all individuals, both employees and self-employed persons in Lagos, to file their individual annual tax returns between 1st and 31st March 2021. Visit etax.lirs.net. Log in using your taxpayer ID. Click on Returns on the menu bar on the left side of your screen. Fill the form with the appropriate information and submit. Failure to file before 31st March 2021 attracts stiff penalties on defaulters. For inquiries, call 0700 0255-5477 or visit www.lirs.gov.ng. This message is from the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, LIRS.
Which number be this? Hello?
Hello, good evening. I want to introduce you to new care food extract. Now, package you could give you correct artificial nails, French tips, and even the one we could be like all those nails where they use fillings do. If you buy food,
You know a man you call? No be una fault. If no be this Palasa phone, I don't sabi who they call no pick am.
No matter your phone, whether you get data or not, you fit sabi what they call. Turn up Kulele Mind with MTN Ode Call. Now 5 naira per day and 15 naira per month. Dial star 5058 ash. Make you enjoy.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
For area, then they call me Baba 22. If you look my JC number 22, my keke plate number encore 22, my house number, of course, I decack for number 22. Walale. But you sabi wetin really make them they call me Baba 22? Now because I dey groove 22 times bonus on top every recharge.
Yes, so if you don't tell when you use your glow line, reactivate now, make you begin enjoy your own Ogbonge 22 times bonus on top every recharge. It dey pay to reactivate your glow line.
Glow Unlimited.
It's a new life. Oh, yeah. It's a better life. A new life is here, where we lift the weight of you. Enterprise life. So you can achieve more in everything you do. Enterprise life. It's a new life.
Live the new life from Enterprise Life Assurance, where we have tailor-made life insurance solutions to take care of your worries. Our decades of experience in many West African markets, plus our unique one-on-one customer relationship, helps you get the best out of life. Visit www.myenterprisegroup.io/NG or call 0700 Enterprise. Enterprise Life Assurance.
Your advantage.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only hypo bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
Are you a resident in Lagos? Do you own a business or are you unemployed? Learn how to access and manage resources for your business. To The Portal. On 99.3 Nigeria Info every Saturday from 11 a.m. Ability, funding, business management, working business strategies, and so on. You will learn from business experts, captains of the industry, and young entrepreneurs. The Portal every Saturday from 11 a.m. Brought to you by 99.3 Nigeria Info in partnership with the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
And we're reaching you from Etimi and Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Sherry. Thank you for a minute with us. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 on those two platforms. My telephone line will open. I'd like to hear from inmates, convicts who are out already right now. I'd like to hear more of your story. If you'd like to share your story with me in 3 minutes, please, I will give you as much as 3 minutes. You know me. You can only get 60 seconds with me. But for this particular edition of the show, I'd like to hear your story for 3 minutes. If you can put everything in 3 minutes, please do that. If you also like to, just share your thoughts generally on what we've been talking about today, feel free to do that as well. The telephone lines are 0700 993 993 993. That is 0700 993 993 993. And for the ladies, the number the ladies can call is 01 465 719 That's 01 465 719 for the ladies only. I have Joke and Abdul here with me. Joke is from Celsa. Abdul is an ex-inmate who has been sharing his story all morning. Before I come back to Abdul, let's hear from Lagos out there. So if you want to remain anonymous, feel free to tell the lady that will pick your call first, to tell the lady that you would like to be anonymous. That is very, very welcome on the show today. Now let's get to the phone line. Abiodun is joining us right now. Abiodun, hi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Morning to you.
I would have to say I'm somehow touched by the topic you brought up this morning.
Okay.
To as a Nigerian to even navigate to everyday struggle is a problem. Not to talk of an inmate. I really fell for the guy. I hope people can just maybe as in our general attitude need to change as a Nigerian.
Okay.
Like we need to just absorb people for what they are. Even the reason why I felt most people cannot show up for COVID-19 tests, even if they are tested positive, the stigma that comes with it is even something.
The stigma, right?
Yeah, COVID positive, all those kind of stuff. I think Nigeria need to we need to think beyond that. It has happened. These people are bound to change. And once you get that the statistics that 6 out of 10 people still go back to commit the same crime, probably fall into same.
They find themselves back in prisons.
True, back in prison. Somehow shocking. Like those that also have been rehabilitated, like probably be a better person. Right. Are still vulnerable to sin. Probably people, when they came back, people chased them away. And since you must find a way to survive, it's a way to eat. Definitely, you are bound to. So I hope things change for the better. Yeah, doing a good job.
All right. Thank you, Abiodun, for calling me. I appreciate it. I really do. Don't forget that at 8:55, we're playing Just a Minute. That's our game show where we try to give someone 10,000 naira. We have an anonymous caller calling us right now. Let's speak with the anonymous caller. Hi, Anonymous. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, you're talking about the incarceration, right?
That's right.
Well, I've been incarcerated, but not in Nigeria.
Okay.
Actually, in America.
Okay.
So I can only speak for the experience of people that have been incarcerated in America.
That's fine.
Definitely, you get stigmatized, but a lot of times, it depends on the kind of work it is, and it depends on why you are incarcerated for. So if it's like a white-collar crime, obviously you can't get a job working in a bank or wherever. And obviously, and if it's something violent, it's something that you would definitely be stigmatized for the rest of your life. So the bottom line is like it definitely depends on what you're incarcerated for.
Right.
Obviously, if you're incarcerated for beating your wife or domestic violence, then if somebody that's giving you a job is actually a lady, she'll stigmatize you on what you did.
Of course.
So what matters is what you did, and the rehabilitation part. I can't speak on that because people will be who they are, wherever they're incarcerated for.
Okay.
People make mistakes, and
that's right. That's right. Thank you for sharing your story with us. I really do appreciate it. 8:43. Let's see who else we got here before we go back to my guest. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Morning to you.
That stigma is very, very, very strong. It will demoralize you aside.
The
I
stigma.
was in the Nigeria Navy, my brother.
Okay.
So on my way from Badia to Apapa base, so I was just hearing shooting around 1983 or 84. So the policeman just rounded me up, about 5 of us, along that Ijora rail. That is the easiest way to follow to our base there.
Okay.
So when they rounded up us, they took us to Ijora, Ojuelegba police station, other. We were there, my brother. So the remaining 4 Navy men, they have their friends have come to bring them up. I was only left with that cell. They did not send to the nearest base. We were there, my brother, for more than 3 weeks. As they took us to court, nobody to bail me, nobody to come. Because I was in uniform, my brother. I was in uniform.
You were even in uniform?
I'm a Nigerian Navy. If you want me to tell you my name, I will tell.
And
just cover that name.
And
I
no.
was in uniform. So they took us down there. We were there, and they did not contact our nearest base.
Your base?
From there, I was taken to court. And what they arrested us for? They said they were firing, and they saw some people carrying generator. Why didn't we aid them and take them? That is the reason why we were arrested.
Wait.
Somebody without anything in hand then. Early in the morning, why those, if you go to Ijorana, you will see that Busaman are very close to our base there. You see the road is closed at around 5:30 or 6.
So what happened? What happened? Let's fast forward.
My brother, when I was taken to court, they had to take me drive to detention. My brother, I was there for more than 1 month before my sister had from. I used my boot to send message to my senior brother that I used to visit at time in the evening.
Okay.
What do they call it? Near our base there, marriage quarter.
So you hid a message inside a book.
I had to send somebody's message with my boot. No police went for me to go and contact my nearest base. What have I done? So that sister said, I have to say, no, they are taking us from court to sell what do I call it now for that? Do I know that detention place? So they took us down there. When they took us down there now, nobody to send. I have to remove my boot in my leg.
Your boots?
Yes, I used it to send message. When I used it to Adebule, to my brother. From there now, my sister happened to her. That was the time they were destroying this thing. They say illegal structure during the Agmon regime at Kano. My sister has to travel down from Kano to Lagos. I stay with her for more than 5 years. I have never taken anything. Even
how was it resolved? We need to move quickly now. How was it resolved?
My brother, to just cut the matter short, my sister bailed me out.
After spending over a month, Abi?
Yeah, more than 2 months, my brother.
2 months.
So when I came to the base at Apapa, they said they did not know wherever I am then. Then life continue. That stigma that you are talking about, they were doing some screening then. I just have to join them. If I happen to be the person who doesn't take courage, I shouldn't have people who done them. So I was sent to school at Sapele. From there now, I am a thief, retired thief in the Nigerian Navy, engineer, my brother, department. Let me tell you that. So, and I retire. I thank God I retire. If I happen to keep that stigma with me, I shouldn't have even.
So you were even stigmatized in the Navy. That's what you're saying in the Navy.
Yes, but I just take courage that we time. I take courage that I went to course.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, your story with us. We appreciate it. I have calls coming through, but let me just quickly come to Abdul. Abdul, you heard that gentleman's story. Let's talk about your stigmatization story. Were you stigmatized against?
Yeah. Recently, I had an experience with somebody who happened to be a clergy. And I believe, you understand, he owns a school.
Okay.
Where I manage.
Okay.
So in that school, he called me. He noticed what I was doing in the correctional center then.
Okay.
So he now noticed and asked me, can you teach for me in my school? I said, why not? I'm a teacher and I love teaching as well. So he now called me. I was there teaching for him. So I noticed something in his dealings with teachers.
Okay.
Teachers have been coming, going. I wonder, when he enrolled me as a teacher, after 3 months, I met some teachers there too.
Okay.
They left. Suddenly, they would just leave. So I was not asking them, what is making you guys to leave? But they wouldn't tell me that I was sick for myself. So there was this time, his wife now came into the school and shared sherry to the students.
Okay.
Immediately he shared the sherry. So I was about to just enter the class and I met her. I said, good morning, ma. I entered my class and I was about to commence the
teaching.
So there was a boy who came inside. So I now called the boy. I want to greet when you come inside the class. Did you say a teacher in the class? Aren't you going to? So I was trying to talk with the boy. The boy has a sister in her class, and the sister said, "Uncle beat him very well. He does not. He's not using. He does not greet."
Okay.
So I said, "No, I won't beat him. I won't take that your instruction. I will just tap him." So I now open your hand and I'll tap him. The boy now went. So the woman was in the next class.
Okay.
Sharing sherry. Immediately she just came back. I said to me, why will you beat this boy in this class? Why will you beat that boy? Why will you beat? Don't you know that this place is a private school? I said, ma, I know it's a private school, but I think it's not polite why you say this in the class. You ought to have called me outside and tell me on the address it. Normal, you call me to the staff room and you address it. So she said, no, I should answer a question. I said, ma, you don't have to ask me this kind of question in front of the student.
Okay.
In front of the people. The next thing she just did, she said, I'm asking her, I'm telling her or saying something rhetorical that she just answer a question. I said, ma, I can't answer that question, ma. It is supposed to be done in a proper way.
Yeah.
If you want to address that case, call me to the staff room. I would answer that, not in front of him. Because what I'm saying is that she's trying to ridicule me in front of the people.
Right.
And you are putting me here, telling me this kind of thing in front of the people. That means the next thing I just said, you are crazy. You're mad. Why will you be doing that? I said, ma, I'm mad. Okay. I now told her back, my father's name is Mad. The next thing she just take it personal. Say, oh, that be ibi to tin bon yen, oh, ni sense. And that was
referring to you as an
inmate. So I was just like, so I just kept quiet. Immediately when she just said that.
How did you feel when she said that?
I felt bad. Like, she is called an Alaja. And you ought to understand the fact that she had my story. And it seems like we've even discussed a little bit. That was when I now really remember, what is it called? Remember, sometimes if you're having a friend, watch what you tell them. Because they will later use that thing against you. That was when I remember something like that. So she's using it against me. So
it's really
even the husband
pathetic.
even came and later on, the husband was now referring to such thing again, the same thing again. Like, I was not like, am I really okay? Am I...
Do you have a problem?
Do you have a problem? Did I have a problem? So
they made you question yourself.
Question myself.
Doubt yourself.
Doubt myself. So immediately I just calm myself down. 2 days after, 3 days after, I just told them, I just write. I'm not
You
more.
just resigned.
I just
and you
resigned.
left.
And I left. So he was trying to call me back. I said, no. I won't be there. You'll be ridiculing me. And you'll be stigmatizing me as well. No.
Joke, we must.
That's one of my experience.
Abdul and Joke, we must go now. But Joke, you mentioned earlier that your organization is trying to get inmates educated, and you're calling for people with books who have used books or new books to donate them. How can they reach out to you?
Okay, they can actually reach out via any of our social media platform, which is on Instagram. It's Celsa_. That's CELSIR_.
Okay.
And on Twitter is celsa.org, CELSIR.org. Or you can also call 080-3840-5199. 080-3840-5199. Thank you.
Jake from Celsa, thank you so much for coming around. Thank you. Appreciate it. Abdul, thank you so much. Best of luck in future endeavor. Let's play just a minute now, Lagos. Let's see if we can give somebody 10,000 there.
Do you earn an income? Are you in need of funds for your child's school fees? Is your car or equipment old and needs a replacement? Do you need a loan for personal or business use? Whatever your business or personal need, CreditVille has got you covered. Simply dial 0805-510-0010. You can also send us an email via info@creditville.ng or log on to www.creditville.ng. CreditVille, financing you for a good life.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's play just a minute right now, shall we? This is sponsored by Creditville. Let's see who will win 10,000 naira today. Congrats to the winner yesterday. Let me see if I can get your name. Let me see if I can get your name. Okay, this is hanging. Okay, I'll get your name later. You won yesterday on just a minute. I'm sorry, I'm so stubborn like that. I must get that name whether he likes it or not. Here we go. Yeah, your name is Olubukola Sarah Akimbodu. You won yesterday on Hard Facts. So let's go see if we can get a male to win today, since we had a female winner yesterday. Here we go now. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, what's your name?
My name is Pascal Ugu.
Pascal.
Ugu.
Pascal Ugu. Let's play just a minute. Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Okay, let's play.
This is Just a Minute.
Pascal, your first question is this. What is the name of my male guest today?
Abdul.
Name the sponsor of Just a Minute.
Creditville.
Who hosts the show Listed Legation on Nigeria Info?
Igeti Bakari.
Nigeria Info will be how many years old today?
10 years.
What is the capital of Lagos State?
Ikeja.
Name the Nigeria Info Instagram handle.
At Nigeria Info FM Lagos.
Nigeria Info is located where?
Etimiya Crescent, Literaland.
What is the name of the show hosted by Jimmy Disu on Nigeria Info on Saturday? On Saturday.
Discourse.
Fantastic. You have 8 questions. Your next question is this.
Nine.
No, you have 8. Who hosts the show Sunday morning show on Nigeria Info? Natalie. And your last question is this, because we only have 10 questions for you. Pascal, your question is this. Who is the co-anchor on... But I'll still land with my question. Who is the co-anchor on the show What's Up Lagos with Colin Steke?
Andrea Steke.
Okay, so you have 10 questions currently. Pascal, 10. I don't think anybody can beat that. But hey, congratulations to you in advance. Pascal, just stay on the line. Oh, hey, don't allow village people to take over this team. All right, Lagos, Nigeria, we have to go now. Many thanks to you all for being a part of the Morning Crossfire. I am Sheriff Quadry. I'm on Twitter at Sheriff Quadry, on Instagram at Sheriff Quadry, and on LinkedIn at Sheriff Quadry. Let's connect. Come on, let's connect. Let's talk. I'll see you tomorrow at 5. Daily Digest, Dear Bumi edition is next with Jimmy Disu. Good morning to you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.